Its elite Thunderbirds team was killed in that crash. The accident occurred at Nellis Air Force Base as the team was practicing. An investigation is now underway, but this is the third crash involving a military aircraft in the past 2 days. One of those crashes involved a Super Stallion chopper that went down in California near the Mexican border. The bodies of 4 Marines have now been recovered from that crash site. The cause of the crash is also under investigation.
The Air Force has identified the Thunderbirds pilot killed in an F-16 crash in Nevada on Wednesday as Maj. Stephen Del Bagno, an experienced pilot with more than 3,500 hours of flight time. Maj. Stephen Del Bagno was killed when his F-16 Fighting Falcon crashed over the Nevada Test and Training Range April 4, 2018 at approximately 10:30 a.m. during a routine aerial demonstration training flight, said an Air Force statement. Del Bagno was in his first season with the Thunderbirds, flying as the team's slot pilot aboard Thunderbird 4, one of 6 F-16 aircraft that make up the elite flight demonstration team. "We are mourning the loss of Major Del Bagno," said Brig General Jeannie Leavitt, the commander of the 57th Wing based at Nellis. The Air Force Base outside of Las Vegas, Nevada is the home base for the elite demonstration team. "He was an integral part of our team and our hearts are heavy with his loss," said Leavitt. "We ask everyone to provide his family and friends the space to heal during this difficult time." Originally from Valencia, California, Del Bagno was a 2005 graduate of Utah Valley State University and was commissioned as an officer in 2007. Before he joined the Air Force, Del Bagno was a civilian flight instructor, corporate pilot, skyrider, and a banner tow pilot. Prior to joining the Thunderbirds, Del Bagno served as an F-35A evaluator pilot and chief of standardization and evaluation, 58th Fighter Squadron, Aguilin AFB, FLA. He had logged more than 3,500 total flight hours in over 30 different aircraft, including 1,400 hours as an Air Force pilot. An investigation is being conducted into the cause of Wednesday's crash. The team's participation at the March Air Reserve Base, the March Field Air and Space Expo, has been canceled. It is unknown how this accident will impact the remainder of the 2018 Thunderbird season. Wednesday's crash is the latest in a string of high-profile incidents involving the demonstration team that performs annually at air shows across the country. Last November, Leavitt removed Lieutenant Col Jason Hurd as the Thunderbirds commander, citing a loss of confidence in his leadership and risk management style. Hurd's dismissal followed a June 23 crash in Dayton, Ohio after one of the Thunderbirds F-16s flipped over on the runway, an incident a subsequent Air Force investigation determined was avoidable. On June 2, 2016, another Thunderbirds jet crashed outside of Colorado Springs, Colo, following a flyover at the Air Force's commencement exercises. The pilot ejected to safety. A later investigation revealed that the F-16 crashed because of an equipment malfunction.
He was one of the top aviators in the Air Force, a pilot with the famed Thunderbirds, but he was killed during a training exercise yesterday in the Nevada desert. Here's Vladimir Duthier.
They are America's top guns, executing the most extraordinary combat maneuvers in formation. They were performing a routine training exercise at Nellis Air Force Base when one of their own, Major Stephen Del Bagno, was killed. It was the third crash of a Thunderbird jet in the past 2 years, the first death in 35 years. 34-year-old Del Bagno had just become a red helmet, flying solo since January. After receiving his wings, he had this to say in a promotional video.
Once you don that red helmet, it means you no longer have your instructor in the back seat. So it's a bit surreal.
To be a part of the Thunderbirds is to be the best of the best.
Mark Rosenker is a retired Major General in the Air Force Reserves and the former head of the NTSB.
These are no more difficult or no more dangerous than any of the maneuvers that the typical fighter pilots are flying when they are in formation.
Crashes are rare for these highly trained demonstration teams, and fatalities even more so. Since the last deadly crash in 1982, there have been 10 deaths. 3 years ago, we flew with another one of the military's elite squadrons, the Navy's Blue Angels, as Captain Jeff Cuse prepared for an air show.
All right, there we go. Squeeze your legs, take a deep breath.
He was also killed in a training incident a year later. In a statement today, the Del Bagno's commander said, "We are mourning the loss of Major Del Bagno. He was an integral part of our team, and our hearts are heavy with his loss." The team's participation at the March Air Reserve Base, the March Field Air and Space Expo, has been canceled. It's unknown how this accident will impact the remainder of the 2018 Thunderbirds season, Jeff.
Vladimir Duce, thanks very much.